So hello and welcome to a short video today, and this is just going to be on the new livery and the new plane I'm using for the stream. This is going to be the kind of go-to plane for when I'm doing videos, and it's had a livery put on it. The plane itself is a Kodiak 100. It's developed by Dahir in real life. And for the SimWorks Studios have done a version of it, and it's absolutely stunning. The livery itself is a custom livery, and it's done for me by a really good guy from Rabina Custom Liveries. He's available on Facebook. I'll try and add their links into the description for the video. Bit similar to the livery I had on the Cessna 208, and the reason I'm using the Kodiak is because the 208 is pretty much the standard aircraft that comes with Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, and this is a kind of all singing, all dancing, more realistic aircraft to the default ones you get, basically. So that's the external livery. It's got all the stuff that the 208 had on it, with a little bit of tweaking to the colours for the green and the blue. They're slightly darker and they're more of a metallic finish, which is absolutely awesome, and it works really well with the white, I think, and the stickers down the side. So if you go into the cockpit, have a quick look around. Got a nice big cargo area. I've got three versions of this plane. There's this one, which is the Kodiak with the smaller wheels, the cargo pod, and the empty interior in the back. The other version has small wheels, but it doesn't have the cargo pod underneath, and it has seats, row of seats down to about here, and the rest is all cargo. And then I have the heavyweight version, which has the bigger tyres on it, the cargo pod, and that's for when I'm carrying a little bit more cargo and need the bigger tyres for a little bit more of a more delicate landing. It doesn't rip the landing gear off. The reason I'm using the Kodiak over the 208 is because the amount of stuff in this plane that's kind of operational and clickable. I mean, just for example, I can open both the doors up here and the door up the back, which is quite cool. If I decide I want to put some load in the back, I can do that using this screen. The pilot and the co-pilot are set to 0 at the minute, but if I start putting, say, 50 pounds in there, then you'll see that the cargo is added, and I can do that for see, I've put 50 here, 200 here, and you can tell the two stacks are different, and they're in the location that they should be, and they're all panelled off, which is something you can't do in the base plane. So if I reset that to 0 and remove that. So yeah, I mean, the doors work. I've got sun visors I can use on both sides. The engine is modelled more realistically to what the engine is in real life. If I just turn the power, in fact, I'm going to put my I'm using my head tracking equipment, which I haven't used for a while because I could never get it to set up properly and be comfortable with it, but I managed to get it going and it's working really well at the moment. So this basically follows where my head is looking, so wherever I look is where it looks in the sim, which is really good. So I'll just bung some power on. There's a picture of my dearly beloved, who comes with me on every flight. shut the doors or they will be ripped off when I start the engine. Make sure they're both locked. I'll shut the rear door as well. It does get a bit loud. Lock that one, lock that one. Okay, so if I get a... I'm not going to start her up just yet. I'm just going to get to that point where the next stage is to start it. I'll let everything boot up. I mean, stuff like if I go in here, I can open up the air vents and move them around. That goes for all of these. I just turn on the auxiliary. I've got air conditioning as well. I don't know whether you'll be able to hear that. I don't know whether I've set the volumes up well enough. Hopefully you'll hear that. I'll just turn that off when I'm starting. So flaps down. So if I put the auxiliary fuel pump on, that'll start cranking the engine up. So it's only going to be a quick video today. I'm not going to go flying, but we're just going to show you this nice new plane. Put some fuel in to the first notch and feather the prop. And that should kick in. There we go. Give that a couple of seconds, and then we turn off the ignition and the fuel pump. Turn off that, turn on the generator and the alternator. Should have turned the lights on before that, but winging it more than procedures today. So that's the plane pretty much configured for startup and takeoff. When I'm on the runway, I'd increase the power up to max fuel and put the prop all the way up. So I've got the fighter pilot avatar on today because I was flying another new plane which I'm going to do a video on soon. And that'll be a little bit of a surprise coming soon, hopefully. But yeah, so that's kind of the that's the new Kodiak and the livery. That's going to be the plane that I use the most. So just shut everything down. Turn off the generator and the alternator. Turn off the auxiliary bus, aviation, and turn off the master. So yeah, so you'll be seeing more of this plane in the future for sure. This is going to be, like, as I say, the main plane that I use because it's so versatile. It's kind of the Swiss Army knife of planes for the sim, because you've got a good range on it. You can carry a lot of either cargo or passengers, so yeah, I mean, it does everything I need it to do. So yeah, that'll be it for today. That's just a quick video. Hopefully edit it and upload it so you can have a quick look around. As I say, I'll probably be doing another live stream on the weekend. I'm not sure what plane that'll be in because there's a couple of new ones that have arrived for free that I want to show you, which are really good. So until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.